Hello. Wasn't expecting it to finish soon. I forgot to put the loop on. So I've been busying myself here trying to get my other phone to sodding work, and it's not working. But anywho, hello, how are you? So give me a second while I try and get the bloody chat up, and then we'll go from there. Ah, it's all good fun, isn't it? A live stream is never a live stream unless something terribly goes wrong. Isn't that right? Right, let's try again. Hurrah! I've got it. It's working. Right. Okay. So let's start back from the beginning. We had I had one person message earlier. I don't know what time it was they messaged, but they did. Oh, and I'm on the little square thing again. Oh, fucking great. Right. Hopefully everybody can hear me okay. If so, please let me know. We did have Canadian Locomotive Services in earlier. He was the first one in. But we have Paul. Hello, Paul. How are you? Hello, Randall. Hello, Moira. Andy. Hello. How are you? Chris. Hello, Chris. We have Jake, Richard. Hello to you both. Oh, John. John and Holly. We have RGJ Trains. Hello, Robin Grace. We have Christopher. Hello to you too, sir. How are you? Simon. Hello, how are you? Anybody else popping in? Oh, I've got my daughter Amelia. Hello, my darling. People saying hello to Amelia. Timber Surf. There's a new one for you, Timber. Oh dear. How are you all? I'm actually not doing too badly today. I'm having a good day today, surprisingly enough. I've been and seen my dad today because we celebrated Father's Day early this weekend. So I took my dad out for a pub for a drink at the pub. So all good there. Don't worry, I was drinking alcohol-free beer. Don't do live streams lubricated. Yeah, it was really good fun. So it was like myself, my daughter Amelia, my mum. We all took my dad to the pub, and yeah, it was all good fun, and it's made me feel a little bit more cheerful, despite the issues that I'm having with live streams. I did fix this, but for some reason it's done it again, and I really have no idea why. Frustrating to say the least. But I have a nice new bar of Toblerone, thanks to my daughter, and she's also bought me a book as well. So I'm going to enjoy reading that. Don't get the opportunity to read much, but I'm going to enjoy reading this. It's Bradley's Railway Guide. And it is the journey through 2 centuries of British railway history between 1825 and 2025. And I've also got the 2000 logo at the back there, or 200 logo at the back there. The railway's not 2,000 years old, you dickhead. And yeah, so all good. Right, okay, so right, okay, lovely. Right, so yeah, she's got me all that. So I'm going to enjoy reading this. It doesn't just cover the railways; it also covers the model railway world as well. So yeah, it'll be a very interesting read. And I got the coolest card ever. So good that I've got to find somewhere to put it because this one's a keeper. But yeah, she's done a little scribble on the back. And yeah, I got this. I'll open it up for you so you all get the effects. Are you ready? Right. Okay. This is the coolest. My husband's have a 4.5 kilo Toblerone for £60. I've eaten one timber. It took me about a month to eat it. Right, are you ready? The coolest card ever. Right, so here's my Father's Day card. Ready? Look at that. I got a 3D card. Is that amazing or what? Have I got the coolest daughter ever? Isn't that brilliant? But yeah, it's absolutely fantastic. That is absolutely brilliant. But yeah, she knows me. It all falls back up again afterwards. But isn't that the greatest card ever? So yeah, proper amazing that one. So Amelia, thank you very much, my darling. That was bloody epic. So I will be reading my book while eating my Toblerone later on, while drinking a cup of coffee later as well. So yeah. Oh, I do love your coffee. Right, okay. I know it is brilliant, isn't it? Yes, very nifty. Simon, that's epic. It is epic. Thank you, beautiful. Right, okay. Right, so then, what are we going to talk about today? Probably utter and complete and total nonsense. Depends on what happens. I am even debating and actually trying to get some trains running. But first, we have a new train. I know. I said I wouldn't buy any more. But this particular one is very special. Yes, this one is very, very special. Now, I have to admit that both myself and my late nan, we never got on very well. And she did do one thing for me when I was much younger, probably the age of 11. And she bought me a locomotive. And I absolutely loved it. I really was. It was one of the very rare occasions where she actually bought me something. But she did buy me one. And to this day, I still have it. Yes, at the age of 50, and I still have it. But all my childhood trains I've still got. Never parted with any of them. But this particular one, it is called the Princess Elizabeth. And she is a little bit worse for wear. Here she is. She has got so many pieces missing. Yeah, I could probably rebuild it, but to be fair, I think this particular model it's beyond economical repair, should we say? But it's still got all its coupling rods on that side. The only issue being is all the wheels are all now super glued on, mostly because of the fact that the insulation bushes have disappeared. They're all but gone. And on this side, the bottom pin here on the piston block there, the bottom pin had actually broke off and broke the casting. And I've actually put it back in, super glued it back in, and then put a bit of filler over the top. And then over on this side, there's a dirty great crack that goes all the way down there, and there's a piece missing out of it here. So yeah. And then what I did in my infinite wisdom, I painted it a sort of a brown colour to make it look a little bit more rusty. And this was part of a diorama that I had on my old layout. And it needs a new motor. The centre axle pin is missing completely. So for what it would cost me to put this back together again and have it repainted and everything else, it would be costing me way too much. And I just noticed there is actually another break in the cab there. There's actually a piece completely broken, and if I push it too hard, I think I'll probably push it out. But the entire side of the cab there is all cracked up as well. It's in pretty poor condition. It really is. Even the tender hasn't fared too well either. It's got a big hole in it there. Please don't ask me how that happened, but I really genuinely don't remember. It's also got a piece missing out of it there as well. Yeah, it's in pretty dire condition. It really is. Um, so yeah, so I promised myself one day that I'd replace this locomotive, and I was quite surprised to find that finding a green Princess Elizabeth uh, was uh, was going to be a lot harder to find than I thought. And I was helping Dave out at the Shrewsbury exhibition last weekend, and a customer come in and asked Dave if he wanted to buy a locomotive. Would you believe it? It's actually the one I was looking for. And I muttered to my colleague that was stood next to me. I said to him, I says, Dave doesn't realise this yet, but he's already sold that. So I let the guy give him the money that he was giving him for it. And as soon as he come round the back, I went, right, Dave, how much do you want for that? Because I want it. And um, and yeah, this is it. So this is what it should look like. um, in absolute perfect condition. There is not a crack in sight. And I haven't even had this running on the layout yet. But being an old Triang locomotive, I know these don't like running on code 100 track much, especially after it's been ballasted. So I'm going to be getting in touch with a company whose name escapes me. Trying to remember Scale Speed, I think they are called. They're based here in Shropshire. I think they've moved up this way actually from being down south. It's been bought out by its new owners, and they're not don't live very far away from me. Probably about a 20-minute drive. So I'm going to be getting in touch with them because what they do is they reprofile the wheels on here so that they can run on code 100 track. But these were designed to run on what was known as System 6 track back in the day, or Super 4 track, which was a lot deeper than the Code 100 that we have these days. And there's the tender for it as well. Now, one of the things that I do like about this is the fact that somebody has really looked after this. It's got new decals on the cab there. They've been replaced, and some of the some of the things like the red band coming across here. Apparently, that might have been added too, but I'm not 100% sure. It certainly looks like it's been painted anyway. As to whether it was like that on these particular models, I don't know, but I think Dave has guesstimated this to be. He did say, I think, with some of the bits and pieces that he's found on this, he believes this could be a 1959 model. So yeah, much older than myself. So yeah, I've bought this off him, and yeah, this is going to be another one of those locomotives that I'm never going to part with. But yeah, so although me and my nan never got on and never saw eye to eye, I did love her for buying this for me. And I always promised myself that one day, if I was to find another one, I would replace it. I'm still going to keep the old one. That's definitely never going to go in the bin. But it does need to go somewhere where I'm perhaps maybe not going to damage it anymore. But I mean, these old Triang locomotives are fragile anyway. So yeah. Oh, apparently the twin banding around the tender there has been added to, apparently. It was only single originally on the original models. Apparently that might have been changed also. But whoever did do it has done an extremely good job of it. Even the coal and the top's missing on the other one too. So yeah, so that's the new addition to the layout. I still haven't tested it yet, but I don't really particularly want to right now. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to get the wheels reprofiled on it, give it a good thorough service, and then just go from there. But I mean, Scale Speed also offers servicing too. A little bit more expensive than what I charge, but but they are a professional outfit, and they've been doing this for quite some years. More experienced than myself, so I think I might entrust it to them to get it done. So yeah, I don't mind paying the extra money for that, and then hopefully one day I'll have this running on the layout also. But yeah, so there we go. Moneyblock Junction's in the house now. How do, Daz? Is in the house. Anybody else popped in while I was gassing? Just making sure. No one else at the moment. People saying hello to Daz. Right. Brian, you can rebuild it. It will only cost $6 million. Yeah, it most certainly can be rebuilt. It can be rebuilt. I can get it working again and everything else like that. But is it worth doing? Probably not. Even Shona Cullen offered to do it for me, but I've reluctantly declined. She does a lot of weathering and stuff like that. So I did say that I'd try and find another locomotive for her to play with. So yeah. So I'm going to have a look, see if I can find one. If I can find one that's worthy of weathering, then I'll get that done, and I'll show you how it looks when it's finished. Right. Okay. Let's go through the chat. People are saying hello to one another. Oh, hello, Aaron. Yes, the last waffle. I will go into that in a moment. Rebuilding DCC. Hell no. Dino. Hello, Dino. How are you, my friend? Right. Okay. So perhaps maybe I've got a little bit of explaining to do. So why is this the last live stream? Well, it is and it isn't. For those of you that probably don't already know, I'm doing what is known as a factory reset. That's what I'm doing. There are hundreds of people out there who have subscribed to this channel over the years, and half of those people don't even watch this channel anymore. So what I decided to do was change over to the new one, which I've now called Finneton Central Mark II, which is quite fitting because all of my cards say Finneton Central Mark II. So that means I don't have to change the cards. Aha. It was 2.0, but I changed it to Mark II. Because technically it is a Mark II. Yes, absolutely, John. I'm doing a CV8. 8. Oh dear. Yeah, so basically what I'm saying is everybody out there who enjoys watching my live streams, I'm inviting you all to come and subscribe to the new channel, where you can continue following me from there, and I will pick up the live streams in September. I did have the live stream set up ready, but I accidentally deleted it. Yeah, so I'll have to redo that one after the stream. Yeah, so basically, I am one of these people. For those of you that don't already know, I am one of those people that really doesn't care less how many subscribers they have. Um, I could have one subscriber or no subscribers at all. Um, it's nice to have people who subscribe to the channel, um, but I do this just for the enjoyment of it, and that's all it is. And I have to admit, it's doing a lot of good for my mental health too. And I have been struggling with that, and it's became more apparent over the last couple of months. Um, uh, I've booked an appointment to go and see the doctor. So that won't be until after the crewe show, sadly. But I'm not expecting a miraculous miracle recovery. This is going to be a long and arduous process, I would imagine. But I have got to a point where I've shouted I need help, um, because life is just getting too much for me. One of the reasons why I'm taking a 2 month break. um, so yeah, there's an awful lot of things going on in my life. A lot of things people probably already do know about, and hopefully I will get it all sorted out pretty soon. But in the meantime, I'm carrying on as normal. I'm not expecting sympathy, but I feel that it's good to actually talk and just put it out there. Um, I have been annoying a lot of people just lately, and I'm going to say big, massive shout out to Jason at Barnabas Junction. Sadly, I think I may have annoyed him a little bit too. Um, and I am dearly, dearly sorry, because he's a very, very dear friend, and you need friends like him around you more, especially at times like this. And and I recognise that I've been having some issues. So yeah, I'm trying to get it sorted, but today has been a good day. My daughter's put a massive smile on my face with this absolutely cool card that she got me for Father's Day. Yes, my darling, I'm going to be showing this quite a lot because this is bloody amazing. So yeah, and I've also been out for a drink with my dad in the pub. So yeah, non-alcoholic. The Shortbread Express. Hello, Andy. How are you? So I'm trying to keep a big smile on it, try to put a brave face on it, but I'm trying. I'm trying. So if I have annoyed anybody, I do apologise. But it appears that my patience has been running quite thin just lately. Yes, uh, yes, I got a bit of what they call it, a hair trigger. um, but yeah, Timber, thank you. Absolutely. Um, it was nice to catch up with you on Saturday, last week. Um, uh, we've been uh, ships in the mist, so to speak, again, haven't we, just lately? But but yeah, it was nice to actually catch up with you this year, and again, it'd be lovely to see you at Crewe. Um, but uh, But yeah, right. Okay. What's John just said? Hi, Andrew. Hope your mom is well. Oh dear, Andrew, is your mom not well? That sucks if she is, and I hope she has uh, a good recovery. Um, what else has John said? Brian, thank you for sharing about your health, and just look after yourself. Yeah, I'm trying. I am trying. I am trying. But yeah, it's not been easy. It really hasn't. And a lot of things that have been going on in my life just lately are starting to take its toll. And Pardoning the expression, but shit needs to be sorted. Joshua, hello, Joshua. How are you, my friend? Dino, thank you very much for sharing the train set shop. Again, that's gone a little bit slow again. It had a little bit of a pickup last month, but it's gone slow again. But everyone's all going away on holiday now, aren't they? So I sort of expect it. But nonetheless, it's there to help you out. So it doesn't matter whether I make one sale a month or no sales a month, it's there for you. And that's the main thing. Right, Andrew, next week I might do a live at the crew, on crew. Oh, get your bloody words out, Brian. Next week I might do a live stream at crew the day I come down. Excellent. Okay, then, Andy. Brilliant. Dinmore Junction. Yes, good evening. How are you? Dino, thanks for putting down the link to my new channel as well. Much, much appreciated. But yeah, where's my coffee? Right. But yeah, Dinmore, how are you, my friend? How are you keeping? Oh dear. I want to see my cool Father's Day card for my daughter. Isn't that epic? Amelia's going to wish she never bought me this in a minute. Oh dear. Dino has very kindly put up links to the train set shop. So if you all want to have a look at that, I know Mr. X actually updated the website last week. He tried to cram in a few more items. So if anyone hasn't checked it out over the last few weeks, go and have a look, because there are some new stuff on there. Yes, it has, hasn't it? It was the Telford exhibition at the Telford Steam Trust, I believe it was, wasn't it, when you was up there with Jeff? But yeah, it has been a long time. I hope you make it to crew as well, and hopefully we can have a bit of a catch up. But yeah, hopefully it should be good fun. It should be good fun. It will be good fun. It will be good fun. And I promise to try not to be too much of a party pooper. Oh dear. But it's fine. It's fine. It's all good. Anyway, right. Okay. So, as I mentioned to Dinmore Junction just then, Dinmore, I do apologise. I seem to have forgotten your name. I think it's Steve. Is it Steve? I do apologise if I got it wrong. I do try to remember everybody's names. But yeah. Andy, how are you, Mr. Dobson? But yeah. So anyway, yeah, I actually met up with Jeff Friedman, Jumble Lane Railway, Scenic 3D. Yeah, I met up at his house a couple of weeks ago, and we had a good chat, and he even brought me some chocolate flavoured waffles for me as well to eat with my cup of coffee. How awesome is that? But yeah, top bloke is Jeff, and I went down there. I needed to go and see him anyway, because I had to go and pick up some items, and a particular special item, which I will be announcing to everybody at the crew show. Yes, even Jason doesn't know yet, but he will. And one of our fellow modelers, Simon, SJ Train World, He hoped to be here this year as well as at a crew, but sadly he's unable to, um, for one reason or another. So I've had to go and collect something on his behalf for him. So I will reveal that on the day. But also, Jeff has very, 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 very kindly given me a massive box full of 3D printed items. And I have to say, a big, massive thank you to him. They are all end of the line products, sadly. But what it means is whenever anybody buys anything from the shop, I will be popping one of those items in the box with it. So yeah. So from now on, for I would say probably quite for a while, whoever buys anything from our shop gets a free gift too, courtesy of Jeff. And also, I will be bringing a box with me full of 3D printed items. Um, and these are all items that are probably ever so slightly faulty, but they're too good to throw away. So I will be bringing the box with me, and you can all help yourselves to whatever you want out of that box, all completely free of charge. Okay. So I'll be bringing that with me. Also, a few other items. I have a box. I don't know what's in it, but I have a box and bits and pieces for RGJ trains, um, and and a bag full of some stuff as well. I could do with one of them myself. Are they for sale? um, so I'm not giving anything away. I'm keeping tight zips, but yeah, if you feel that you want to sell any of those items, Rob and Grace, please let me know because I wouldn't mind buying one myself. Yes, I have had them out the bag to have a look at them. Very nice. I didn't get a free gift, Brian. Sadly, I didn't have them then. But Mark, if you want to buy something else from the shop, please let me know, and I'll very happily give you a free gift. Oh dear. Right, okay. Oh, Lyndon's in the house. Lyndon, how are you, my friend? You're all going to get pissed off with this now, but look what my daughter got me for Father's Day. Isn't it cool? Dear. I'll have a basil if it's faulty. Boom. Could do with one of those. Need to find one. Right. What else we got? Just checking through, just making sure. Ah, yes, it is Steve. Thank God for that. You know, there's nothing worse than calling somebody a name that you think that they are. It turns out they aren't. And I don't mean calling them names. But yeah, Steve, I'm so grateful that I have a better memory than I thought I had. Um, uh, uh, Andy, speaking of surprises, I'm bringing a couple of people. Are you, Andy? That is interesting. I wonder who it is. So yeah, it looks like there's going to be a lot of people all full of surprises, aren't they? Right, okay. Peed off, keep showing the card. Oh dear. Okay. There you go, Simon. There you go, mate. Oh, my daughter, she's an absolute legend. Smallbrook, Smallwood. Sorry, I do apologise. Hello, Paul and Paris. How are you both? Hope that you can make it to crew. But yeah, it'd be nice to see a lot of people. But yeah, they're all saying hello to them now. Awesome. Right. Okay. Right. yeah, so I've been and visited Jeff. Had a look at his layout as well. I've been wanting to see his layout for years, and I've never ever got round to it until now. And it didn't disappoint. It really didn't. Um, Jeff admittedly told me that he hasn't been up in his layout room for quite some time because he's been very busy himself. And yeah, so it was actually really, really nice to see his layout. I mean, he's been and seen mine. Um, well, the old layout at least, anyway. I still have the plaque up on the door with everyone's signatures that have been to visit the layout. So one day, you never know, when I'm ready to, I might have some visitors back over again. But currently, as it is at the moment, um, that's impossible right now. As much as I'd love to, it's just not feasible right now. But yeah, right, okay. Because I know there's been a few people that have actually asked, and I would love them to, absolutely, but at the moment, definitely not. Um, I have a special memory of the day of a VIP shed tour that you gave me. Oh God, yes, I did, didn't I? Yeah, yeah, I forgot all about that. Yeah, at the time, I was a volunteer at the railway. Sadly, at the moment, I'm not. I'm still debating as to whether to renew my membership or not at the moment. Um, but at the time, I was, so I decided I was going to take advantage of my membership and show Simon around the engine shed, which was closed on the day. That was closed to the public of that particular day. But one of the other volunteers that runs the place allowed him to come in and showed him around, and yeah, he absolutely loved it. Um, but uh, but yeah, I think was Rocket in there then? Can't remember. But there was a couple of locomotives that were in the shed at the time that were still not in a serviceable condition, and they are actually out on the railway now. But Rocket's still in at the moment. That's still awaiting its boiler to be repaired. Um, but 5619 is still going strong. Chris, if you ever want to come visit it, let me know. I will make arrangements for you. um, right, okay. So I don't know how many people we have in a chat at the moment, but according to this, it says I have 19. Hmm. Really? I lost one. um, uh, I don't know what is that SVR? No, it isn't, Andy. It's the Telford Steam Trust, actually here in Telford. Um, but once upon a time, the railway did actually used to go all the way down to Ironbridge, um, but sadly no longer. And from Ironbridge, you used to be able to jump onto another platform, and that used to take you all the way to Bridgnorth, which is sadly no longer there. Um, but yeah, um, you never know. One day something might happen, but ultimately their goal at the moment is to reconnect the track back to the branch line, which still exists, which used to be the old branch line down to the power station. But they're now building a new housing estate on the old Ironbridge power station site. And part of the planning for the new housing estate is a brand new train station in the middle of the estate. So the existing track is being reinstated across the bridge once Network Rail get that bridge refurbished so it's so trains can run across it again, and then they're going to reconnect then from Lightmoor Junction back up to Horsey, so people will be able to jump on the train and take the train all the way down to Ironbridge. That's the plan anyway. But there has been other housing estates built over in Bridgnorth, which now means that trains are no longer able to run between Ironbridge and Bridgnorth anymore. It's sad, I know, but most of it's now a walkway. There is a viaduct in Ironbridge that the railway used to go across, and that's quite badly overgrown now. That is not a lot of people know it's there. um, but uh, but yeah, if anyone's ever in the Telford area, please let me know. I'll come and show you where the viaduct is. Oh dear. Right, so we've got people. For those attending Crewe, I will be announcing a meet and greet very soon. Excellent, Timber. Yeah, so Timber is the king of meet and greets. I don't know how he got lamped with that one, but apparently he did accidentally. So we are hoping there's going to be a massive turnout of YouTubers at the Motherwell Crew um, day, which is on a Sunday, the 22nd of this month, which is next weekend. So I'm looking forward to it. So yeah, I'm hoping to see a lot of people there. And this year, we're hoping to break the record from last year. Timber will probably remind everybody of how many had turned up. I think it was 26 in the end, I think it was. But this year, we want to break that record. No other bugger volunteered. Really typical, isn't it, Timber? Oh, anyway, we're glad you did. I mean, you could always turn around and say, no, bugger it, I'm not doing it. Mm. Oh, dear. I know MH Trains who come from last year will be there. MH Trains, that rings a bell. It's one that I don't know of very well as well, I don't think. Thank you very much, Timber. Right, we need to beat 25. We need to beat 25. And hopefully, most people that did turn up last year are coming again this year because it was actually a really, really good day out. It was a stressful day, mostly for Jason, but we got there in the end. A few spanners were thrown in the works thanks to a party the night before, which he wasn't impressed with. So I think he's going to be keeping a close eye on that this year and making sure that that doesn't get repeated again. But yes, I reckon people should be should have their deposit taken away from them and also fined. Because let's face it, no normal everyday person would leave a hole in a shithole and have absolutely no attempt of trying to clean up their mess afterwards. That's just absolutely disgraceful. Um, and and yeah, they should be fined accordingly, I believe. But hey, that's my opinion. So yeah, so we stuck it up to those people from last year, and thankfully they didn't ruin it. And this year we hope that it runs a little bit more smoothly. Right, he was that young person who was at the meet and greet. Yes, yes. What was his name? I remember now. I Simon, I think didn't we meet him at Stafford last year as well? Was it the same guy? Is it the same guy I'm thinking of? Was he at the meet and greet at Stafford? I think he could have been. Not sure. Um, he's good friends with Jason as well. I think if it's the same guy I'm thinking of. Oh, and Timber's put up a link to last year's meet and greet. What the hell is that? Oh, och, och, ocham, ochagandi. Andy, what the bloody hell are you pulling through you on that one? Can you spell that one in English? He was at the meet and greet at Crewe, but he was at the Stafford show. Ah, right, okay, I see. Hmm. Want me to translate? Oh, yes, please, Andy. Please translate because I really don't understand what the hell the other Andy said just then. Call me thick. Are you thick? Um, something cation. I like to think I know what that word is. I will. I'm just going to pretend that never happened. Anyway, continuing. The birds and the bees. Yes, I figured that much. Tom Houston. Hello, welcome. Call me late. Hello, late. Hi, Brian. Hi, all. How are you, Tom? Ooh. Tom, do you want to see my Father's Day card for my daughter? It is bloody epic. Ready? Isn't that the most amazing card you've ever seen in your life? What that was. Something just went beep then. What the bloody hell was that? RGJ trains. I can't spell for shite. Okay. Hi, late. Yes, everyone say hello to late. Wow, really good. Yeah, it's amazing, isn't it? Oh dear. Again, thank you very much, Dino. Keep chucking the link up. And throw the link up to the new channel as well. Um, I I will mention that again a little bit later. Um, right, okay. Is that a double O scale locomotive? No, it isn't. It's not far off though, Richard. It's not far off. Hang on. Let's put uh, right. So there's my new train. Let's put Princess Elizabeth next to that said train. There we go. It's not far off, is it? It's not far off at all. Oh dear. But yeah, top brownie points for that one, Amelia. um, yes, and it's DCC. Oh dear. Speaking of DCC, I was going to put that out, so I never did. Hang on a minute. Oh, where is it? There it is. There it is. Right. There we go. We'll pop that there. There we go. The ultimate piss take. He has a DCC controller and he doesn't use it. Brian's new channel. Excellent. Thank you very much, Dino. Really clever card. It is. It's absolutely amazing. Smolton, hello. Welcome, my friend. How are you? We've got 23 in the chat now, have we? Excellent. Lovely. I love that. Oh, we've got 20 thumbs up as well. Brilliant. Excellent. Just what I like to see. No, I ain't really particularly bothered, but it's very nice when people do put a thumbs up. Zara, hello. Welcome to you too, my friend. Oh, everyone's all popping in now. Yeah, there's been a little bit of a confusion, I think, over the last few weeks. Rob and Grace have had to change their live streams back to 8 o'clock. because work are mucking them around again. So we've had to switch places again. So I'm back to my normal everyday time, 6 o'clock. And that will continue for the foreseeable future. So yeah. So what else have I got up there? I know I'm missing something else here. What else am I missing? What else am I missing? Where is it? Where is it? There it is, down there. Oh, there we go. There we go. I've also got my 70% IPA too. So we'll put my 70% IPA up there. There we go. We'll move these motors out of the way. There we go. So we've got 70% alcohol. We got my Dandelion and Burdock drink. We've got 3-in-1 oil, and I did say I'd get some, and we've got WD-40 too. Yeah, and of course we also have the DCC controller, which is still in its box. Oh dear. Right. Any iron brew in crew? Well, I don't know, Andy. If you bring some with you, I suppose there will be. I know I'm not bringing any waffles this year. Last year was a one-off. It was very expensive. So yeah, sadly, no waffles this year. I'm sure I saw somebody else pop in then. Oh, I did. Digger Evans. Hello, Digger. Hello. How are you, my friend? How are you? So just a quick recap then. Yes, my mental health has gone and done a bit of a crash dive. Yeah, today has been absolutely fantastic. I've been out and had a drink with my dad in the pub, non-alcoholic, with both my mum and my daughter Amelia. My daughter Amelia bought me the best Father's Day card ever, which is this thing here. So you open it up, and I got a 3D train on a card, which is bloody epic. Awesome. I love my daughter. And she also bought me a book as well to read, which is Bradley's Railway Guide. Telling you the journey through the 2 centuries of of British rail history from 1825 to 2025. I can't get my words out today. And it covers everything from model railways to the real railways themselves. And it's going to be a book that I'm sure is going to come in handy, especially when I come to carry on building my train station here. I have been buying some more bits and pieces for it. So yeah, it's not been forgotten. So there's lots of stuff to go in there. What else was it? Oh yeah, I bought a new train as well. I've replaced an old train that my late nan bought me years and years ago, which is a Triang Princess Elizabeth. This is the new one. This is the one that's replacing the old one. And the old one is right here, covered in filler, modelling filler, and brown paint to make it look rusty, and all the wheels super glued together, and there are pieces missing. So it's replacing that one. And also, don't forget, if you can make it, awesome. But we want to try and beat the record last year of 26 YouTube channels arriving at the Crewe show, which is on the 22nd, next weekend, on the Sunday. So please turn up. I hope you do. Actually, interesting to know, how many of you in the chat are actually going to be turning up next weekend? So just put me in the chat. While you're doing that, I also want to make a bit of an apology as well. I know, another one. I was supposed to be doing free tickets to the show, but sadly I had to cancel my live stream last weekend, and sadly Jason couldn't wait he had to call it at an end. So sadly, I'm no longer doing the ticket giveaway now, because that's now the time for that to be done has now ran out. So I do apologise about that. But the train set shop has been gifted some stuff from Scenic 3D, Jeff Friedman, and I will be popping some free gifts in with every purchase from the train set shop until it runs out. So yeah, all good. And I've got an amazing card from my daughter. She's going to get pissed off in a minute. Sorry, I'm not going to be able to go. Don't worry, Tom. It's absolutely fine. But hopefully, we might get to see you at a show soon, maybe. So anyway, how are we getting on? I will be there, says Simon. Timber's obviously going to be there. Andrew's Shortbread Express is going to be there. Andy Hot Dog Pilot is hoping to be there. I bloody well hope so, mate. Richard, he's coming. Lisa and me, and bringing a friend. Also, cool, excellent. Anybody we know? Smallwood Junction, Paul and Paris will be attending. Cool. And Chris, Valleys 56, will be there too. Awesome. Excellent. And also congratulations to everybody that did win a ticket for Model Rail Crew. And again, I apologise for not being able to do it. But yeah, things escalated last week. I'm not going to go into it, but my mental health had a lot to do with it. So unfortunately, I had to cancel last weekend. There was just too much going on, and I needed to put the brakes on something. And sadly, the live stream was one of them. I'll try not to light Brian's torch paper, lol. Well, to be kind of honest with you, I'm going to be surrounded by a load of friends, which I have a massive high regard for. So I don't think that's going to happen. I really don't, because I am actually genuinely really looking forward to it. I really am. I've been looking forward to it for over a year now. But things at home have developed not for the better. So I won't be able to stay there for as long as I did last year. I know it's sadly I just can't do it, but I have promised that if I can stay longer, I will. But that greatly depends on what's going on at home. Right, okay. My mate Colin, who came to Shrewsbury and both Telford shows. Excellent. Does Colin do model railways? Is he into double O gauge? If he is, have you given him a card? I am toying with the idea of bringing some items from the shop with me as well. So if anybody did want to buy anything from the shop, I could bring it with me. Maybe, I don't know. We'll soon see. Depends on what time I have. But if anybody in the meantime does want to buy anything from the shop and they want to save on postage and they are going to Crewe, please let me know. Purchase your item, then you don't have to pay for the postage, and I will bring it with me to Crewe. I'm already bringing a couple of items already, so yeah, I can do that for you if you wish. Help save you a bit of money. I am bringing 26 or more friends. I hope you bloody well are, Timber. Is that what you got on your spreadsheet? He does double gauge Southern and 172 aircraft. Ah, okay. Typical. I've got nothing Southern either. Well, I sort of have, but it's a Hornby collector's edition one, which sort of technically isn't right. Most of what Hornby do isn't right anyway. But hey. Do you post overseas? Yes, I do, Smallton. I believe you've asked that question before, haven't you? Ah, and I've asked Mr. X about that, and the two of us have actually forgotten. But yes, we do post overseas. We've posted to Southern Ireland, Northern Ireland, America. Um, yeah, we've posted to quite a fair few places. So posting to Europe isn't an issue, Smallton. But what is an issue is probably the cost of your postage. Um, so remind me where you are again, and I will make sure I find out for you. Um, Send us an email. Send us an email. What's the Train Set Shop's email? The Train Set Shop's email is the Train Set Shop at gmail.com. Send us an email, Smallton, and I will make sure I find out for you. Sorry, I can't remember asking before. Yeah, Ukraine. Yeah, you did ask once before, and I do apologise. I've completely forgot all about it. Oh, Simon, you are a legend. Thank you very much, Simon. There is the email. So if anyone has any queries, anybody wants to buy anything from Crewe, send us an email and we will deal with it for you. Right. Okay. As soon as Mr. X comes back off his holiday tonight, because he's been sunning it up over in Spain, I think, somewhere over there anyway. He's going to be back tonight. So I will bug him tomorrow about it. Yes, legend, absolutely. Show us what shop stuff you have got stashed away, Brian. Right, Digger. As of this minute, absolutely everything that we have for sale on the website is all that we have got. There is nothing else. There is nothing else in the pipeline at all at the moment. Sadly, uh, but yeah, pretty much everything that is on the site currently is all that we have. But if anybody wants anything from the site and they want a closer look at it, let me know and I'll go and dig it out for you if you want. Right. Check your email for the train set shop. Check my email for the train set shop. Ah, I see. You want that, do you, Simon? Hang on. Let me have a quick look at the website. Let's get rid of that. Right. Princess shop. What was it again? That one. Right. I unless of course you want everybody to know, I'm not going to tell everybody what it is you've ordered. Right. Let me see what that one is. Oh dear. Sometimes it's easier if I get a description of what it is you want as well, so you having to search through looking for the particular item number. Right, it's not that one. What could it be? Oh, hang on, I'm getting warmer. I'm getting warmer. That's two. No, it's not that one either. Bear with me a second. Can I? I don't know. Oh, I'm just going to ignore that for a minute. Right, let me try that one. Is it on there? Do. No. Okay. Is it that one? Maybe. Oh my word. Right, let's try that one. Going through the whole blooming site here. Ah, ha, ha. I found it. Right, okay. You want that one, do you, Simon? Okay. Let's have a look. Right. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Smolton. I've got it. I believe that's you. Simon. Yes. PayPal account is the email address if you want to pay for it there. Right. Okay. I'll have that set up for you. Not a problem. Right. Anyway, back to the chat. Let's have a look at that. Quickly sort that out. There we go. Lovely jubbly. Pete. Hello, Pete. How are you, my friend? Right. Okay. Right. Blah, blah, blah. Yeah, I know. I found it in the end, Simon. But yeah, I'll put that to one side for you. Brian doesn't sell chocolate wagon wheels. No, I don't. Right, Peter's saying hello to people. People are saying hello to Peter. Right, okay, excellent. Right, okay. Right, anyway. I'm gonna have a piece of Toblerone because I can. This thing is doing my head in because I actually thought I fixed that. But quite clearly I haven't. I tell you what, this white chocolate one is absolutely immense. It tastes just like how Milky Bar used to taste like before it went chalky. Sorry. This is absolutely gorgeous. Thanks, baby. Right. Milky Bars are on Brian. I am not a Milky Bar kid. I got the glasses for it though. Sorry, people. Oh, I've been dealing with this as well. The switch panel is almost ready. I've got the wires in here ready. You can see that, but got the wires here ready. I just need to connect them to the power. And once that's done, I can screw the panel back up, and fingers crossed, it's going to work. So that will take me about 5 minutes to do, probably. But I'll do that when I can concentrate on it properly. So what that will mean is the points and sidings on the south side of Finnerton here will be working. And then all I've got to do then is concentrate on the north side. On the west side of Finnerton, the points are in, point motors are in and wired. But on the east side of Finnerton, they're still yet to be fitted, I think. Did I fit them or didn't I? It's been a while, I can't remember now. Hang on. Let me have a look. I absolutely love Toblerone. Oh, you know what? I think I have fitted them. Yes, I have. Right. So, on the east side of Finnerton, I'm sure I told somebody off for talking with them out full the other night. So yeah, so the east side of Finton, the point motors are in. I've just got to wire them up. Well, wire them up to switches. So the north side is almost complete. I've just got to tidy it up, and I'm still deliberating to whether to have a new switch panel made for the north side. This side is already done, and I future-proofed it as well. So you got Finton South at the bottom here. You probably can't see that very well, but I've left a gap at the top here. I've done that deliberately so that when I've rebuilt the top, I will fit the tracker plan for that across the top half of the panel here. But I'm not too sure what to call it yet. When I say I'm not too sure what to call it, the lower level, I think I might just refer to it as the upper level, to be honest, because the lower level, I've just named that as north, south, east, and west. And I've done that mostly so that you've all got a rough idea of where things are. There has been a small addition over there, which I'm currently playing with. I can't remember whether I told you or not. So I might take you over there and show you in a minute. There is one thing I have thought about, though. What's my battery level doing? I'm at 41%. I'm fine. Bloody hell. Dave. Beaten off junction, Dave. How you doing, buddy? It's been a while since I last seen you, pal. Right. Well, Timber, I'm working, unfortunately, both Saturday and Sunday. You're always bloody working, you are. No more waffle, Raymond says. Hello, Raymond. Right. Now there's a few more of you in the chat. I am going to explain this again, and I'm going to do this very quickly. And if Dino could very kindly put the link into the chat again for me, it would be much appreciated. Right. This is the last live stream on this channel. But I've set up a new channel, which is Finton Central Mark II. And I'm going to be continuing live streams as of September on that channel. There is nothing going to be put on this channel anymore. And weirdly, ever since I've announced it, I've ended up with more subscribers. Go figure. And I'm going to be changing the name too. And I think I'm going to be changing the name to something like Brian's Archives, I think. I might do that for now, and I might change it again in the future. But I'm going to dedicate this channel to following other channels that are not train related. I do watch other channels other than train channels. But the other channel that I'm just created, excuse me, is going to be solely for the trains. And I've had a lot of subscribers over the years, a lot of which no longer watch the channel. So you could call it a factory reset. Excuse me. Oh dear, chocolate's got to me. Not long got in from work. You weren't too hard, you do, Dave. Finton Archives. Yeah, I could, Simon, but what I want to try and do is I want to get rid of this altogether, basically. But I don't want to delete the channel because, let's face it, there's a lot of videos on this channel which I don't have copies of. And I don't want to just erase it. So I'm keeping it as an archive. But I will change the name. So if anybody Googles the name Finton, hopefully this channel won't pop up. Hopefully. It more than likely probably will do. But the chances are Finnerton Central Mark 2 is probably going to pop up first. So that's the reason for why I'm changing channels, is because I know there isn't 1,000 people or nearly 1,000 people watching this channel every week. I know that. Now, if I changed to the new channel and I had 980 odd subscribers move over to that channel, then it would have been completely and totally pointless, and what I've done would have been a waste of time. But I know that isn't the case. Hence the reason why there's only 50 odd subscribers on the other channel, although I haven't checked yet, but I'll probably have a look later. So yes, Timber, Finnerton Mark 1 deceased, done, finished with, end of. So whatever happens with this layout now will be updated on the new channel. In fairness, I should have done this a long time ago. I've got 61 now, have I, Timber? Wow. I think it was 58 when I checked earlier on today. But I had an inkling that I probably have got roughly around 60 people following this channel. So let's see what happens, shall we? Between now and the end of the year, if my subscriber count ends up being exactly the same as it is now, then yeah, what I've done is a complete and total waste of time. And I do truly actually have that many people following me. Oh dear. Right, the DCC thing. Right, okay, I'm going to put this to bed now. Okay, I have had an idea. Okay, I've had an idea, and what that idea is I'm going to have a 2-lane ring around the top level. Okay, that 2-lane oval is going to, I mean, it's linked to the bottom as well, so it can go from top to bottom. But the second loop won't. The second loop is going to be my 3-rail set, which I sort of briefly went into a few months ago. So the top layer is going to have my 3-rail running around on it, and that'll be starting and stopping from the station that's going to be built behind me. I'm also going to have the standard code 100 loop around the outside side as well. And that's going to be switchable between DC and DCC. No, I am not going DCC. But what I'm going to do is when I'm doing stuff for the train set shop, I can't keep using rolling road to test everything, because let's face it, I don't feel like it's being tested properly. It needs to go on a proper loop to be tested properly, so it goes over points and stuff like that, so I can make sure that the chip works properly. So the only reason for why it's going to be switchable from DC to DCC is so that when I'm doing stuff for the train set shop, I've got a proper DCC loop I can test everything on. Hence that. The light and the dark side. Yes, Tom, you could say that. Yeah, you could say that. Oh, Graham's in the house. Hello, Graham. How are you? I can tell you now, it will be, as everyone will just go subscribe to the new channel. Well, Graham, if that's the case, then great, fantastic. We've got 32 in there. Right, Brian, still got the locos to give you. Oh, brilliant. Yes, I had forgotten all about that, Dave. It's been a while since we last discussed that. you're working on Sunday next week, aren't you? So you can't make it to Motherwell Crew. I tell you what, Dave, what we can do is can either wait until next time both our paths cross, or we can organise something. Are you going to get this year? If so, do you want to do the same as what we did last year? Just a thought, because that's not too far around the corner now. But I'm going to be going to Worley, and of course you are. Richard deleted the message. Great. Payment sent. Excellent. Thank you very much, Simon. Much appreciated, my friend. Oh yes, I've received it. Thank you. Oh, hang on a minute. Oh my God, I'm getting loads of emails now. Can I buy Richard, I'm much rather you pay by PayPal if you don't mind. I hope you all don't mind me discussing the train set shop selling stuff on the live stream, but without giving too much stuff away. Yes, Richard, you can, but we do prefer payment by PayPal. It's much less ball ache that way, and also it helps to protect the buyer as well for whatever it is they're purchasing. But yes, you can do that if you want to. Right. Okay. Right. I didn't, but I didn't, but I trust. Oh, right. Okay. It's very nice that people do. What's that? People are saying hello. Ah, Canadian Locomotive Logistics. Hello again. Thank you very much for making the first comment. I'm in Tenerife this time when Gets is on. Okie dokie. Right, Dave, we'll do something. I don't know what yet, but we'll do something. Just let me know events that you're going to close to here, and I'll see if I can try and attend one of them. All right. Okay. Somebody say hello to Willow Creek. Yes, Willow Creek's in the house. Hello, Willow Creek. Oh, hang on. Hi. Brad. Hello, Brad. How are you? There are two people with the names that are very similar. There's Brad and there's Colin, and they keep getting them mixed up. But hopefully now I've got it right. Yes, it is Brad. Okay, awesome. Right, that's two people that I wasn't too sure about, which I now know. And Canadian Locomotive Logistics, I really do not know your name. But if you want to divulge that, that's absolutely fantastic. If not, we'll just keep referring to you as Canadian until such time I can remember. I'm off the 28th of this month, which is a Saturday. Could meet in Shrewsbury. Sadly, Dave, I'm actually at a wedding that day. We'll do something, don't worry. Captain Static. Hello, Mark. How are you, my friend? I will be soaking wet when I go to the show, since I will have to swim the Atlantic. Shark might take my leg. Right, okay. Bring a bike, Raymond. It's quite far inland. So he's got to swim. He's got to swim all that way with a bike on his back. Oh dear. Yeah, we'll do something. Everyone's all saluting the captain, as so it should be. I do apologise, but having this Toblerone in front of me is absolutely dangerous, and sadly, I'm going to have to take another bite. Sorry. Mm. Mhm. Yes. Amelia, this is now my most favourite chocolate in the world. I love Toblerone, but the white chocolate one is amazing. Mm. Right. I'm just trying to think. Yes, there is one small addition. And I'm going to say small because I've loosely placed it in because I had an idea. And I like the idea. So, come with me. I'll take you over to the west side and I'll show you what it is I've been doing. Right. So, welcome to a very dark west side. So let's get you in here. Right. Okay. So there's the tunnel mouth there that takes you to the station. So this is going to be the scenic area here where the curved viaduct is going to be. Nothing as amazing as SJ Train World Viaduct, may I add. If you haven't seen it already, go and have a look. It's amazing. Right, so this was going to be just a voided area here, and then you got the tunnel here going into Finnerton Central. So my idea was, is I managed to get hold of these off Dave Angel, and these little polystyrene arches, and these bend quite nicely. So my idea is to cut these down and place them in here, and then continue the cover over here to make this tunnel a little bit longer, if you get my meaning. So what I'll do is I'll paint these. I might paint these a dark grey colour, so you can sort of see it in the tunnel, but you can't at the same time. And I've just noticed something. I have actually bought something else. I'll show you that too in a minute. So I'm to pull this out. So here we are. These are the arches that I've got off Dave Angel, and I knew straight away I had an idea for these. So these are going to be slotted in here, inside the tunnel, inside here. So I'm going to cover this bit over here, and that'll be it. And the scenic break is going to end scenic break is going to end there. So this is going to be countryside scenery through a tunnel into the town scene. All right, and I will show you now. I've bought a tractor. Maybe I should get this painted silver and have this hanging as well, like Mr. Clarkson has. But yes, I bought a tractor off Dave Angel, and I think I mentioned this in the last stream as well. I just picked it up. But in the last stream, I'd actually bought something off Dave, and I hadn't got round to picking it up. But now I've got it. So I've treated myself. Oh, I wonder where I'm sitting. There we go. So I've treated myself. I bought myself a Bachmann 08. I was worried then, but I thought there might have been a price there, but Dave hadn't wrote the price on it. It was about to, but didn't. So no, I'm not telling you how much I paid for this. Right. And I have to say, this is probably because the fact that most of my life, most of the locomotives I've ever bought have been just Hornby. So when I buy something like Bachmann, for instance, I'm just absolutely amazed by the detail. And a lot of you people out there probably think these are a load of rubbish. But very gently, very carefully try and get this out of its box. But it comes with the detailing track as well. So I've got the ladders that go on it. As to whether I'm going to fit those or not, excuse me, I don't know. But I mean, look at this. This is probably mostly because of the fact I'm used to Hornby. But I've never seen an 08 with so much detail on it before. And we've got separate rails there. We've got a whistle here that's separately fitted. What else we got on here? Oh yeah, there is detailing around there in blue. That's separately fitted. We've got sprung buffers, amazing. We've also got the brake rods across the bottom there, as well as the coupling rods. Separately fitted rails there. And all of the rail, all the handrails and everything, all across both sides of the body are all separately fitted too. There are so many separately fitted parts on this. It's just absolutely amazing. It really is. And I have to admit, I don't think this camera is doing it justice. But I absolutely love this model. And it runs absolutely great. It really does. I now know what the bleeping is. And RGG Trains have just popped up the half-an-hour warning before their stream. But yeah, I don't know what your thoughts are on Bachmann, but I've started upgrading some of my older Hornby models to Bachmann, and I absolutely rate these. This is an early 2000s model, I think this is. I think Dave told me. And it's the Blue Ribbon branch line. So I'm not sure as to whether this is their budget range or not. I don't really know a lot about Bachmann, but from what I've had so far, I'm really happy with. It even says here I've got a hinged door type. I don't know what that means. Does it mean the doors actually hinge? That would be pretty cool if it was. But yeah, that's the part reference number for anyone's actually interested. But yeah, I'm actually really, really happy with that. Really, really happy. Right, that model was a premium loco for the time. Was it really? Wow. Andy, wise decision. I'll give you £20 for it, Brian. I paid more than £20 for it, Timber, so no. Speaking of Gets, hotel is booked for Gets. I'm doing Wally Saturday and Gets on the Sunday. In that case, then, Simon, I will see you on the Saturday. Raymond Legs. I do have some Lilliput by Bachmann, EAOS, gondolas, and NS and SNCF. 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 Is that's French, isn't it? Have I got that right? Brian, do you accept shortbread payments? It's French. I thought it was. Do I accept payments in shortbread? No, I don't, because Mr. X would bloody kill me. NSID Netherlands. Okay. I actually have got a Lilliput train. I'll get it for you. Where are you? It's here somewhere. Wait a minute. I actually rebuilt this one not so long ago because the tender had suffered from Mazak rot, and as a result, it had absolutely destroyed it. But what I did do was I was able to purchase another one on eBay and make one good locomotive out of two bad ones. Because the locomotive I bought, the body on it was absolutely trashed. It was beyond saving. But its motorized mechanism was absolutely fine. But there we go. This is Merlin, and that is a Lilliput model. Very well detailed for its age. Of how old it is exactly, I couldn't tell you. But yeah, that's my Merlin. And that was actually manufactured by Lilliput, which I believe is, there's another name. What was that other name, Brian? It even came in a cardboard box that looks very much like wood, which I thought was pretty cool. And that's its serial number there. Tricks, that's the one I was thinking of. I believe Tricks own Lilliput, and the models are very similar to one another. This is actually a 00 model. It's not HO model, which I believe Tricks is. And I think Tricks has got some dealings with Macklin as well, I think. But I'm not 100% sure. I will be fitting lights to my TGV tomorrow. Oh, very nice, Morton. Who's going? Which Andy's going? Back in a minute, getting my ice cream. Oh, very nice, Andy. Very nice. Oh, the other Andy, go and run. Cheers, Brian and folks. No worries, Andy. You take care, buddy. And the other Andy, see you in a minute when you got your ice cream. Well, Trix never owned Lilliput. However, Trix is now owned by Macklin. Ah, okay. The only reason why I ask is because the model I bought was actually a Trix model. And everything that I needed to fix this was from the Trix model. And all the parts were identical to one another. Now, I'm not saying you're wrong, because I'm not 100% sure myself. But I think it's a bit bizarre that the Lilliput model shares parts with Trix. Clive! Hello, Clive. How are you, my friend? Yes. Anyway, yes, Clive, I'm currently eating a white chocolate Toblerone my lovely daughter bought me for Father's Day. I've bought not one new locomotive, but two. I bought that one because it's exactly the same as the one my nan bought me when I was a kid. My daughter's bought me a new book for me to read, so I'd be very interested in reading that one. A journey through 2 centuries of British railway history, 1825 to 2025. And look at my card. My card is awesome. Yep, it's my Father's Day card. Open it up. To a 3D train inside. How epic is that? She's going to wish she never gave me that card now. Clive is healing up. Why is Clive healing up? Clive's had an operation, hasn't he? I forgot. Yeah. I thought you stopped listening after 5 minutes, Amelia. Oh, dear. Oh, and I've run out of coffee as well. Oh, I'll have to go and get a refill soon. Right, is RGJ Train still in the house? Are they still here? If you are you two ready for your live stream at 8 o'clock, or are you postponing it a bit longer? I haven't seen Lord L tonight. I hope he's okay. I'm playing the game while listening. Yeah, my daughter's currently dog sitting for a friend tonight. I do like white chalk. Yeah, so do I, Andy. I tried this white chocolate one, I think, at Christmas, and absolutely gorgeous. And it just so happened that my daughter couldn't get me an original one because everywhere was sold out. Because apparently, every father on Father's Day has to have a Toblerone. So she was only able to get me a white chocolate one, which is now my new favourite. I've had the 30-minute warning for RGJ. Yeah, I've had the 30-minute warning also, Lyndon. So, yeah, let's have a look at this. That's it. That's better. Right. Okay. Right. Yes. Clive, how are you feeling? Has everything gone according to plan? So Simon is doing Whalley on Saturday, as I can get the train to Tamworth, free bus from Stafford Barn, and then bus back to Tamworth to catch the train to Milton Keynes, and then stay overnight for Gex. To be quite honest with you, Simon, I think a lot of people have started doing that now. I know Anthony did it last year. I still wished I got a selfie with him. I bleeding forgot. Too overwhelmed, that's what it was. What game you playing, Amelia? Oh, bloody hell, John, don't ask her that. Does it have to do with Doctor Who, girl? Then I'm just having a look now just to see if there's anything else you've got I forgot all about. I don't think so. What tractor? No, I think that's it. Yep, so I bought a tractor as well from Dave Angel. I bought that last weekend. I couldn't resist that. I had to buy that. Oh, hey, I just thought I got chrome paint as well, Amelia. I could paint this chrome if I wanted to. What do you reckon? Should I paint this chrome? Have it suspended from the roof on Fillerton Central? I wouldn't do that. I couldn't ruin Timber's roof by doing that. I went to Whalley on the Sunday last year, but didn't go to get. But I booked the Saturday off this year, so I can go to both. That's brilliant, so that means I can get to see you again there. Awesome. No, it's a game called Life is Strange. Okay, I've not heard of that one before. I'm now intrigued also. What does this game entail, my lovely? Is it a computer game or is it a board game? I think we're all now talking about Amelia's computer game. So come on then, girl. Tell us all about it. Oh, I really so want to have another bite of that Toblerone. Amelia, I'm going to finish eating this tonight. Just warning you. It's a game called Life is Strange. It's a computer game from Smolton. I see. Right, let me put my Lilliput train away. I'll have to find out about that, see if it has got any connections to tricks. Especially when all the parts are almost very similar. Oh, put that back in there. Hung it. Slide over here. Oh, that's it. Right. Oh, there is one thing. I just have thought about that because I've just seen it. Oh, does everybody remember the train that I got gifted to me at a crew last year by Simon Trainworld? SJ Trainworld. He bought me this. It's an MY class locomotive, a Dutch locomotive, and I've bought a set of coaches to go with this off Simon. But as he sadly can't get to crew this year, he's going to send them over to me, which I'm really gutted about. So yeah, so I need to get that sorted out. Right. Uh, Danish loco. Yeah, it's a Danish loco. It's the MY class apparently, and it runs absolutely beautifully. It really does. I've got a couple of Helion locomotives now, and I'm very impressed with them. Right. It's a Switch game about a girl who has the power to reverse time. Oh, that sounds cool. You're gonna have to show me this game, Bab. I'm down with anything to do with time travel. Where is my time? Where is my time machine? There's my time machine. There's my time machine. Oh dear. Oh. Blah, 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 blah. Right. Okay. RTJ trains. Trains evening all should be on time. Depends if the slave brings the coffee. Right. Okay. Yeah. Okay then. Rob, get the kettle. Great Scott, Marty. Oh dear. You want to be careful with those games, Amelia. You might cause a paradox. Um, don't give Fenton time travel. You know he will time travel to stop DCC from happening. Now, there's a thought. Hmm. uh, Raymond Railway Showcase, MY class locomotive. Well, this particular MY class locomotive is DC only. Although I do have another Helion locomotive, which is DCC ready, as too is my Flying Scotsman and a few other bits and pieces that I've got. I've got a class 121, which is DCC ready. That's 21 chip one. Yeah. Oh, God. Hello, bro. Yo, bruv. I hope you know I dropped the Flying Scotsman once. Love you. Yes, I know, Pete. Bear with me a second. Whole reason why I'm bloody repairing the damn thing now. Right, so let me blow the dust off it. This is a sort of a project that I've been doing for a while now. It's still got its first coat of paint on at the moment, and there's a couple of little fillered bits here. But my lovely little brother Peter chipped the corner off it here. So what I did was I bought another scrap one. I cut the roof off it, and I very carefully glued the roof onto this one. So don't worry, Pete, I fixed it. But one day when I get round to it, I'm going to be putting another coat of paint on this, be painting all the black areas black, and I'm going to be going to Fox Transfers, and I'm going to be getting all of the transfers done for it, get it all done nice and properly. And yeah, so this is the locomotive my mum and dad bought me for my birthday. I think I could have been about 10 years old. I think it was something like that then. And if you actually look at my intro video, there is a picture. There is a picture of me telling my brother Peter off for touching my layout, and said train was on that layout at the time. Well, when I say that, I mean like a little baseboard that I had at the time. So yeah, yeah, don't worry, Pete, I fixed it. Oh, It was involved in a major derailment. I'm pretty sure it was, Pete. Had it got anything to do with you pushing it off the track? Well, he was about 6 years old at the time when it happened. Hang on a minute, was he 6? Oh, Christ, Pete, how old was you back then? 10, 8. Yeah. I think Pete was about 8 or 9 years old at the time. I think. I can't remember now. I've got the pictures here somewhere. What did I do with the pictures? I put them away somewhere, and now I don't know where they are. I've got loads of pictures somewhere. I've got to find them. Where are they? What's going on over here? What's all this here? That's all rubbish. That's all rubbish. Not there. Not there. I have to find out those pictures. I will have to find out those pictures. But I've got pictures lying around here somewhere. I know where. I just don't know where they are. Have a look at a shelf over here. Talk amongst yourselves for a minute while I have a look for some embarrassing pictures of my blood. Oh dear. Now, Peter, I think you've escaped this time, bruv. Oh, I think you've escaped. Peter, while you're on here, Amelia bought me a white chocolate Toblerone for Father's Day. And she filled this, look, this is my card, right? You open the card up. Is that the coolest cards that you've ever seen? My brother Peter will be a dad next year as well. I can't wait to be an uncle. And she also bought me a book as well about model railways and railways in general. It is fantastic, isn't it? It's blooming awesome. Oh dear. But I hope you're looking after Ashley. Oh, Signal Cabin, hello, welcome to you, my friend. You snuck in there. I know it's October, bruv. I can't wait, mate. I genuinely can't wait. You should be more excited than me. Ashley, I hope he's looking after you. If not, let me know. I'll kill him twice. Simon, sure, there's a Mark III sleeper carriage which went to Denmark at the Telford Model Railway. Yes, I think it did. There was going to use that as a museum, but they decided not to in the end. RG trains will be starting on time, depending on Grace makes the coffee beforehand or not. Lol. Come on, Paul. You know Rob's the slave, not Grace. Oh dear. Right. Okay. So I'm going to wrap everything all up now. Pete, lovely to have you in the chat, bruv. I do highly appreciate it. Oh my God, there he is. Hello, Al. How are you doing? All rise, Lord Al is in the house. Even though it's for another 5 minutes. Oh dear. A big hi, yeah. And a big hi to you, Al. And can't wait to see you at Crewe either. We've got a lot to talk to you about. But yeah, everyone's all saying hello to Lord Al. So welcome in, Lord Al. Anyway, so I'm going to quickly wrap this up now. So I've had an amazing Father's Day gift. My daughter's bought me a white chocolate Toblerone. She's also bought me a book on trains for the last 200 years of railways. and model railways. My daughter's also bought me the most fantastic card ever. A 3D card. Isn't that amazing? Right. What else we got? Oh yeah, I've bought some coaches to go with my NY class Dutch locomotive. I've bought an '08 off Dave Angel Trains. I've also bought a tractor from Dave Angel Trains. And I also bought an old Triangle Princess Elizabeth from Dave Angel Trains too. Well, I'm always buying stuff from my own shop, so I thought I might buy some stuff from someone else's shop for a change. Oh dear. Let's see the card. Oh, go on then. Once more then, Richard. There you go, look. There's the card. My daughter there saying, fuck's sake, Dad. She doesn't swear. She'll probably say something along the lines of, blimey heck, Dad. Oh, dear. Yeah, yeah. Excellent. Right. Okay. Yeah, Pete, thanks very much for popping in and saying hello, bruv. It's much appreciated. As to you too, Amelia, my lovely daughter. Yeah, everybody, please go and jump over to RGJ Trains now. I'm sure somebody will probably put a link into the chat for you. And if everybody would, I would love it if everybody would like to go and jump over to my new channel, which is Finneton Central Mark II. I will be continuing the live streams on that channel as of September. And this channel, there'll be nothing else added to this channel. So what I'm going to do is I'm in the middle of doing it now. As to whether I finish it or not, I don't know. But there is a video of sort of like the best of video of this channel, which I will be posting on the new channel. And then from that point on, we will continue as we are now over on the new channel. So, yeah, I'm now going to go and push the factory reset button, and I will see you all over there. Thank you very much for joining, and I do honestly appreciate it. Thank you very much. And yeah, you take care of yourselves, all right? Right. Thank you all for joining, and I'll see you all at crewe. Bye-bye for now. Bye.